Mars-bound, Trump's vision for an American flag on the red planet gains traction with Musk's strategic support. On January 20, 2025, during a highly anticipated inauguration speech, President Donald Trump reaffirmed his ambitious vision of sending American astronauts to Mars, stating that he aims to plant the American flag on the Martian surface. This bold declaration comes with the enthusiastic backing of Elon Musk, the founder of SpaceX, who has long championed the notion of colonizing Mars as a potential solution for humanity's future. The vision. Trump's commitment to Mars exploration is not new. Throughout his political career, he has consistently emphasized the importance of American leadership in space. In previous campaign rallies, Trump has promised to make significant strides in space exploration, claiming that the United States will reach Mars before the end of his second presidential term in January 2029. During his inauguration address, he stated, "We will plant the stars and stripes on the planet Mars," yet he notably omitted specifics regarding the timeline, funding, or implications for existing NASA programs, particularly the Artemis moon mission. Seated prominently during the speech was Musk, who seemed buoyed by Trump's promises, signaling his approval with visible excitement. The SpaceX Starship rocket, which Musk's company is currently developing, is designed for deep space missions, including a potential journey to Mars. Musk's broader vision includes sending 1 million people to Mars, framing it as a backup plan for humanity. The debate. The announcement has ignited a robust debate among scientists, policymakers, and the public regarding the feasibility and ethical implications of such an ambitious project. Critics, including Dr. Gordon Osinski, a prominent planetary scientist, have voiced concerns about prioritizing Mars colonization over pressing issues on Earth. Osinski highlighted that the most immediate threats to humanity include climate change and potential asteroid impacts, arguing we should put the planet first before politics and profits. On the other hand, some experts like Dr. Dimitra Atri from New York University argue that Mars exploration could drive innovation that benefits Earth. Atri noted that advancements in life support systems and renewable energy technologies developed for Mars could have significant applications back on our home planet. While establishing a human presence on Mars can provide scientific insights and a potential safeguard against existential risks, it is not an immediate or complete solution to the challenges facing humanity, he stated. The technological challenge. The technological hurdles of colonizing Mars are immense. The red planet poses significant challenges, including a thin atmosphere, extreme temperatures, high radiation levels, and a lack of breathable oxygen. Experts suggest that developing long-term radiation shielding, autonomous life support systems, and other critical technologies will be essential for a successful Mars mission. Dr. Atri pointed out that while these technologies are being developed for space, they can also enhance sustainability efforts on Earth. Economic considerations. The financial implications of sending humans to Mars are substantial. Critics argue that the funds allocated for such initiatives could be better spent addressing urgent issues like poverty, healthcare, and climate change on Earth. However, proponents contend that investments in space exploration often lead to unexpected technological advancements that can benefit various sectors, including agriculture, transportation, and urban planning. Amar Vora, head of space at Serco Middle East, emphasized the transformative potential of space technologies. He noted that satellite monitoring has already been applied in urban environments to improve resource allocation and urban planning, contributing to sustainable development initiatives. The broader context. Trump's announcement aligns with a resurgence of interest in space exploration reminiscent of the Apollo era. The idea of manifest destiny, expanding American influence beyond Earth, echoes through Trump's rhetoric. However, it raises questions about the ethical implications of pursuing extraterrestrial colonization in the face of pressing terrestrial challenges. While the prospect of sending humans to Mars captivates public imagination, the integration of this vision with existing programs and global priorities will be crucial. Balancing the pursuit of space exploration with addressing immediate Earth-centric issues will determine the trajectory of this ambitious initiative. Conclusion. As Trump and Musk rally public support for a mission to Mars, the conversation surrounding space exploration and colonization is evolving. While the technological and economic challenges are formidable, the potential for innovation and discovery continues to inspire a new generation of scientists and explorers. The future of humanity may very well depend on our ability to explore and understand not only the cosmos but also our responsibilities to the planet we call home. In the end, the mission to Mars could serve as a catalyst for both technological advancement and a renewed commitment to addressing the urgent challenges we face on Earth. The content presents a multifaceted discussion surrounding President Donald Trump's renewed commitment to sending American astronauts to Mars, which has garnered significant attention, particularly with the support of SpaceX founder Elon Musk. Here are some counterintuitive points that emerge from the analysis. 1. Mars as a backup plan versus Earth issues. While Musk views Mars colonization as a potential backup for humanity's survival, critics argue that this focus detracts from urgent problems on Earth, particularly climate change. This raises the question: is investing in Mars exploration a viable solution to existential threats, or does it divert attention from addressing immediate pressing challenges? The counterintuitive element here is that while space exploration is often seen as a forward-thinking endeavor, it may simultaneously foster neglect for the planet's current crises. 2. Technological innovations versus ethical responsibility. Proponents like Dr. Dimitra Atri argue that advancements from Mars exploration could benefit Earth, such as innovations in life support systems and renewable energy technologies. However, some experts suggest that framing Mars exploration as a means to solve Earth's problems could be ethically troubling. The counterintuitive notion is that while the technological advancements from Mars missions could alleviate some issues, they should not serve as a justification for neglecting the responsibility to address Earth's urgent needs. 3. Nationalistic pride versus global cooperation. Trump's rhetoric linking Mars missions to American exceptionalism and manifest destiny suggests a nationalistic approach to space exploration. Conversely, experts argue that the spirit of exploration should inspire global collaboration rather than reinforce nationalistic pride. This presents a counterintuitive perspective. While the ambition to plant an American flag on Mars evokes pride, it may undermine the very essence of scientific exploration, which is to foster unity and shared knowledge among nations. For Mars colonization feasibility, Musk's vision of sending 1 million people to Mars raises skepticism regarding the feasibility of such an endeavor. Critics highlight the harsh realities of Mars, such as its thin atmosphere, high radiation levels, and lack of breathable oxygen. The counterintuitive aspect here is that while Musk's ambitious plans are often celebrated, the practical challenges and ethical implications of colonizing a hostile environment may render such endeavors more of a distraction than a solution. 5. Investment priorities. The debate over funding Mars missions versus existing programs like NASA's Moon mission reflects a broader question about investment priorities. Critics argue that diverting funds to Mars exploration may detract from more pressing terrestrial programs. The counterintuitive idea is that while space exploration promises to yield significant advancements, it may also lead to unforeseen consequences by undermining existing efforts to solve critical issues on Earth. 6. Public imagination versus scientific reality. The narrative surrounding Mars missions captures public imagination and enthusiasm, particularly with grand statements from political leaders. However, the scientific community emphasizes the need for grounded discussions about what Mars exploration realistically entails. This dissonance raises a counterintuitive point. While the excitement of space exploration can inspire innovation, it may simultaneously lead to unrealistic expectations and a disconnect from the scientific realities of such missions. 7. Colony as a solution versus a diversion. The notion that Mars could serve as a new home for humanity is compelling, but experts caution that this perspective may serve as an escape from addressing systemic issues on Earth. This counterintuitive viewpoint suggests that while colonizing other planets might seem like a futuristic solution, it may actually divert resources and attention away from necessary reforms that could improve life on Earth. In conclusion, the discussion surrounding Trump's vision for Mars exploration highlights several counterintuitive perspectives that challenge the prevailing narratives around space colonization. These complexities underscore the need for a balanced approach that considers both the potential benefits of space exploration and the critical responsibilities we have to our home planet. In the report concerning Donald Trump's vision for a Mars mission, there are several important aspects that may be overlooked by many readers. Here are some of those nuances and their significance. 1. Linked to manifest destiny. Trump's statement regarding sending astronauts to Mars was framed within the context of manifest destiny, a historical belief in the 19th century that American expansion was both justified and inevitable. This connection is significant as it reveals a deeper ideological underpinning to space exploration, one that frames it not just as a scientific endeavor but as a continuation of American exceptionalism. This mindset can influence public support for the mission and shape international relations, as it may be perceived as a form of space nationalism that could create tension with other nations pursuing their own space exploration agendas. 2. Vagueness of specifics. The lack of concrete details surrounding the timeline, funding sources, and impact on existing NASA programs suggests a potential gap between vision and execution. Many readers might focus solely on the aspirational goal of reaching Mars, but this vagueness raises critical questions about feasibility, resource allocation, and whether the plan is more of a political statement than a viable project. The implications of this vagueness could lead to misallocation of resources or even political backlash if the goals are not met. 3. Critique of Mars as a backup plan. Dr. Gordon Osinski's critique of Musk's vision as a mere backup plan for humanity underscores the philosophical debate about prioritizing space colonization versus addressing terrestrial challenges like climate change. This is significant because it touches on ethical considerations in scientific exploration and funding priorities. If public funds are directed towards Mars colonization while pressing issues on Earth are neglected, it could lead to public disillusionment and a debate on the moral responsibilities of space agencies. For the technological innovation versus responsibility, the report highlights differing views on whether Mars exploration detracts from or enhances addressing earthly problems. Dr. Dimitra Atri's argument that innovations developed for Mars could have applications on Earth is vital because it reframes the discussion from being a binary choice between Earth and Mars to a more integrated approach. This perspective may be overlooked by those who see the mission purely as a distraction, but it recognizes the potential for cross-pollination of technology that could benefit both missions. 5. Psychological and physiological challenges. While much focus is placed on the logistics of getting to Mars and establishing a human presence, the report indicates significant challenges related to human psychology and health in a Martian environment. These issues are often overshadowed by the excitement surrounding space travel. Yet they are critical to the mission's success. Understanding the long-term effects of radiation exposure, resource scarcity, and isolation on human well-being is essential for planning a sustainable presence on Mars. 6. Economic implications. The report alludes to the substantial economic investment required for colonization efforts, which may be taken lightly by some readers. The potential for technological advancements that can be applied to Earth is significant, but it's essential to consider the opportunity costs involved in such investments. This discussion touches on broader economic priorities and the debate over public versus private funding in space exploration. 7. Global cooperation. The report mentions the need for international collaboration in space exploration, which is significant in the context of global geopolitical dynamics. As nations compete for dominance in space, the emphasis on collaboration could promote peaceful relations and shared scientific goals, providing a counter-narrative to the competitive nature of space endeavors. This aspect may be overlooked in favor of a more nationalistic approach, but it is crucial for fostering global unity and facing common challenges. 8. Sustainability of life on Mars. The environmental challenges on Mars, including radiation and resource scarcity, are critical to understand for anyone considering the feasibility of colonization. While Musk's vision is ambitious, the harsh realities of the Martian environment pose significant obstacles that must be addressed. Ignoring these challenges could lead to over-optimism about the potential for human life on Mars, which is not merely a matter of technology but also of sustainability. 9. Technological development as a dual-edged sword. The advancements in technology that may arise from Mars exploration could indeed benefit Earth, but there is a risk that such technologies could be misapplied or lead to new ethical dilemmas. For instance, advancements in life support systems could lead to developments in surveillance technology or military applications, raising questions about the ethical implications of such dual-use technologies. In conclusion, the report on Trump's vision for a Mars mission supported by Musk opens up a multitude of discussions that often go unnoticed. These include the ideological implications of space exploration, the importance of international collaboration, the ethical considerations surrounding technological advancements, and the necessity to balance aspirations in space with pressing issues on Earth. Understanding these dimensions is crucial for a comprehensive view of the future of space exploration and its implications for humanity. 4 valuable points for in-depth analysis and discussion. 1. The political and ideological context of space exploration. President Donald Trump's vision of sending American astronauts to Mars is not merely a scientific endeavor but also a political statement. His linkage of Mars exploration to the concept of manifest destiny suggests a broader ideological framing of American exceptionalism. This raises questions about the motivations behind space exploration. Are they rooted in genuine scientific curiosity and the advancement of human knowledge, or are they more about national pride and geopolitical positioning? The implications of this ideological approach could steer funding policy and public interest in space missions. Discussing the intersection of politics and science can help clarify the potential consequences of framing space exploration as a nationalistic pursuit. 2. Feasibility and prioritization of resources. The feasibility of Trump's Mars mission is clouded by uncertainties regarding timelines, funding, and resource allocation, especially in light of existing NASA programs like the Artemis moon mission. This point invites a discussion on the prioritization of resources in space exploration. Critics argue that significant investment in Mars colonization could divert funds from pressing Earth-centric issues such as climate change and social inequality. Analyzing the trade-offs involved in prioritizing space exploration over immediate terrestrial challenges can bring clarity to the potential consequences of such decisions. Emphasizing the importance of a balanced approach to resource allocation. 3. Technological advancements and their earthly applications. The pursuit of Mars colonization can drive technological innovations that have direct applications on Earth. Experts like Dr. Dimitra Atri highlight how advancements in life support systems, renewable energy, and resource management for Mars missions could benefit Earth. This point allows for a discussion on the dual-use nature of space technologies. Exploring how investments in space exploration can yield solutions for environmental sustainability and urban planning. Evaluating the synergy between extraterrestrial ambitions and terrestrial needs can illuminate the broader impact of space missions on society. 4. Ethical considerations and human responsibility. The ethical implications of Mars colonization raise significant concerns about humanity's responsibilities toward Earth. Experts like Dr. Gordon Osinski emphasize the need to tackle critical challenges like climate change before considering colonization as a viable solution. This point invites a broader discussion about the ethical dimensions of space exploration, including the moral obligation to protect our home planet while pursuing ambitions beyond it. Questions about the motivations behind colonization efforts, the potential for escapism, and the responsibilities of spacefaring nations need to be critically evaluated to ensure that humanity's quest for knowledge and survival does not come at the expense of our stewardship of Earth. Conclusion. The intersection of Trump's vision for Mars exploration and Musk's aspirations offers fertile ground for analysis. By focusing on the political context, resource allocation, technological implications, and ethical considerations, we can engage in a nuanced discussion about the future of space exploration and its relationship with pressing challenges on Earth. This analysis will not only enhance our understanding of the motivations and potential consequences of such initiatives but also guide future policies and public discourse in the realm of space exploration. 1. Apollo 11 moon landing 1969. This historic mission marked the first time humans set foot on the moon. Astronauts Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin landed on the lunar surface while Michael Collins remained in orbit. The mission was a significant achievement in space exploration and demonstrated American technological prowess during the Cold War. President John F. Kennedy had set the ambitious goal of landing a man on the moon by the end of the 1960s, which inspired a generation and underscored the U.S. commitment to leading in space exploration. 2. The Lewis and Clark Expedition 1804–1806, commissioned by President Thomas Jefferson. This expedition aimed to explore and map the newly acquired western territories of the United States following the Louisiana Purchase. Meriwether Lewis and William Clark traveled from the Mississippi River to the Pacific Ocean, documenting flora, fauna, and geography while establishing American presence in the West. Their journey is often viewed as a manifestation of manifest destiny, the 19th century belief in the expansion of the United States across the American continent. 3. The Space Shuttle Program 1981–2011. NASA's Space Shuttle program was a key part of U.S. space exploration, allowing for the transportation of astronauts and cargo to and from space. The program included missions that deployed satellites, built the International Space Station, and serviced the Hubble Space Telescope. The vision for the program aligned with the broader goals of American leadership in space, similar to Trump's aspirations for Mars exploration. The program faced challenges and criticism, including concerns about safety and budget constraints mirroring the debates surrounding current Mars colonization efforts. Future outlook, predictions for Mars colonization and space exploration. As we look ahead to the developments stemming from President Donald Trump's renewed commitment to send astronauts to Mars, bolstered by the support of Elon Musk and SpaceX, several predictions can be made regarding the trajectory of space exploration and its implications for humanity. The convergence of political ambition and technological innovation creates a unique landscape that will shape our future in profound ways. 1. Accelerated technological advancements. The push for Mars colonization will likely catalyze significant technological advancements, particularly in areas such as life support systems, renewable energy, and resource management. As researchers work to develop solutions for the harsh Martian environment, innovations will emerge that have practical applications on Earth. For instance, advancements in closed-loop life support systems could lead to improved water purification methods and sustainable agricultural practices, addressing critical issues like water scarcity and food security. 2. Increased public and private sector collaboration. The partnership between government entities and private companies like SpaceX is expected to deepen in the coming years. This collaboration could lead to more efficient project execution, leveraging the strengths of both sectors. Public-private partnerships may become the norm in space exploration, enabling ambitious goals to be achieved more rapidly and effectively. As space agencies and private companies align their goals, we may witness a surge in funding and resources dedicated to Mars missions and beyond. 3. Growing interest in space tourism and commercial ventures. As technological hurdles are overcome, the prospect of space tourism will likely gain traction. Companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin may pave the way for civilian space travel, making it accessible to a broader audience. This burgeoning industry could not only generate substantial economic returns but also inspire a new generation of scientists and engineers eager to participate in space exploration. 4. Ethical and environmental considerations. The Mars colonization initiative will spur ongoing debates about the ethical implications of space exploration. As scientists and ethicists weigh the potential benefits against the environmental costs, there may be emerging regulations and guidelines governing how we approach extraterrestrial colonization. The discourse will likely focus on ensuring that space exploration does not detract from addressing pressing issues on Earth such as climate change and resource depletion. 5. Shift in global geopolitics. The race to Mars may alter the geopolitical landscape, with nations vying for leadership in space exploration. Countries that invest heavily in space technologies and exploration may gain strategic advantages. Influencing global power dynamics. As nations collaborate or compete for resources and knowledge in space, new alliances and tensions may arise, reshaping international relations. 6. Education and workforce development. The emphasis on Mars exploration will likely impact education systems, prompting a renewed focus on STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics fields. As the demand for a skilled workforce in aerospace and related industries grows, educational institutions may adapt their curricula to prepare students for careers in space exploration. Initiatives to inspire young people through outreach programs and partnerships with space organizations could lead to a more scientifically literate society. 7. Long-term vision for humanity. Ultimately, the vision of establishing a human presence on Mars may evolve into a broader narrative about humanity's future. As more people engage with the concept of space colonization, it could foster a sense of unity and shared purpose among nations. The quest for Mars could serve as a catalyst for addressing global challenges, encouraging collaboration on Earth as we work together to explore the cosmos. Conclusion. While the ambition to plant an American flag on Mars captures the imagination, it is essential to maintain a balanced approach that integrates space exploration with addressing urgent challenges on Earth. The interplay of technology, ethics, geopolitics, and education will shape the future of space exploration, leading to innovations that benefit humanity as a whole. As we stand on the brink of a new era in space exploration, the potential for positive change is immense, provided that we navigate the complexities of this journey with foresight and responsibility.